Fuck. Fuck, shit, fuck. Fuck! Hey man, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Goody coming back at y'all with another good video. I hope you're having a great day. Matter of fact, fuck that. I hope you're having a horrible day because I'm mad. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm not really mad right now. I'm actually having a pretty decent day, pretty decent week. About halfway through it, and just want to come at y'all and have a conversation about something that we all deal with, and how do we deal with it, and talk about frustration and being mad and anger and different ways that you could handle that, and reasons why you would be mad, and other ways that you could deal with it, and maybe hopefully get some feedback from y'all, and y'all tell me how y'all deal with it. So the first thing I want to talk about is frustration and anger and what it is. It's an emotion that more than likely affects the way that you talk to people, the things you do, what you say. You know, it's very powerful and can definitely make or break a situation, affect your decisions and stuff. And there's times where you're mad at people, you're mad at yourself, mad at a thing, a place. You can be mad at just about anything. It's just like, all right, how do I get myself out of this rut? How do I get my emotions back in check to where it's not negatively affecting what I have going on? And I'm gonna be honest. What gave me the idea was this video was last week I lost my wallet, which had my vaccination card, insurance card, MAC card, my access card for school, my credit card, driver's license. Had some business cards in there that I wanted to keep up with, a gift card in there. So it's my wallet. You know how a wallet is. You got everything in your wallet, and I lost it. And the way it got lost was so frustrating. There's a deli in my school, and then there's dorms, and then there's a breezeway. You walk from the dorms to the deli across the breezeway, and that little short walk, somehow I lost my wallet. Since it's been about a week and a half since that happened, I really think that I might have accidentally thrown it away. But that's okay, because things happen and you move on. But in the moment, I was very upset and frustrated, and I didn't know how to get myself out of that. It's like, all right, cool. I'm frustrated, but at what? At who? I'm mad at myself because I was irresponsible and I let something happen that shouldn't happen. And honestly, I was sitting there hot for a long minute, and I had to, how do I explain it? I almost had to let it go, and like the rest of the day I really didn't talk to a lot of people. I was really upset, and I think different ways I could have handled that would have been asking for help, trying to tell people what's wrong, and get some assistance to help find said wallet. I asked like 3-4 people, and after that I just gave up and never showed up. But I moved on. And here's what I wanted to say about that was I was so frustrated. I didn't want to do nothing else. I didn't care about the wallet at that point. I didn't want to find the wallet. I was mad at myself. I didn't want to go to the gym. I didn't want to go work out. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to do none of that. But the next day I began trying to recover the stuff that I found from my wallet, and I began to see that there's a blessing, there's a lesson in what happened. And I think when you get frustrated, if you sit there and really think about what happened after you let the initial emotion of being upset and frustrated of what happened, that you can start to see that there's lessons to be learned in everything, and that if you keep your emotions in check, you can eventually and keep going. You can't stop. If you keep going and get over that frustration, then you start to understand what the lesson was, and you begin to get the blessings. So like I said, I had my college access card in there. So like I was saying, I had my college access card in that wallet, and the next day after I spoke with a couple people, I was able to get that college access card for free, which is normally about $40, and there was a blessing, and there's a blessing and a lesson, I guess you could say. I was able to keep going and continue my day operating at as close as I could to really like being full. Tried to act like it didn't happen and like it wasn't affecting me. So I was trying to operate at full capacity, and I ended up going to work. During my lunch break, I went to Chipotle. Didn't have my wallet. Tried to use my Apple Pay on my phone, but card already done got shut down. Requested a new one and couldn't use my card. And they actually ended up letting me get the Chipotle for free. So what I'm saying this is that you're gonna get frustrated at yourself sometimes because you're gonna do things that you either wish you didn't do or wish you did different. But you gotta understand that there's a blessing and there's a lesson in everything and all that. There's something to learn from that anger and that frustration. It's there for a reason, but you just gotta figure out why. You gotta keep going. Once you get over that initial emotion of being upset and disappointed at yourself, then you can start to realize that. And that's just how you could go about being frustrated with yourself or angry, disappointed, whatever word you want to use. And then there's being frustrated with people. Being frustrated with people is a lot different because they can't really feel your emotions, no matter how empathetic they are, how much they try to. They can't really feel what you feel because they don't know why you feel that. And that's where communication comes in. You really have to talk to those people, express those feelings so they can understand where you're coming from and why you feel the way you feel. Because if you don't, they're never going to know. And they're going to be, some people don't care, and they're not going to continue guessing, trying to figure out what's wrong with you when you ain't said nothing this whole time. When you're frustrated at other people, don't just sit there and let that's going to start creating bad, you're going to start to become resentful. Because why doesn't this person understand that I'm mad at them? Or why doesn't this person know that what they did was wrong and fucked up and made me feel some type of way? Because you haven't said nothing. When you're upset with other people, you have got to communicate with them and let them know why you're upset. You know? Because otherwise people don't know. People will never know. If you feel like somebody did you wrong or doesn't appreciate the things you do, or there's an elephant in the room that needs to be addressed, and you know they're not going to do it, you got to do it. You got to step up and have enough respect for yourself and hope that person has enough respect for you as well to have a conversation about it and get to the bottom of it. That way that resentfulness and that envy and that anger is out of here. It's out the situation, because that doesn't, now every move you make is, well, did this, so how about I do this? Now your actions aren't even pure no more. You're moving with ulterior motives, and you can't let that happen. You can't let that change you, because you got to stay as here as you are as possible with as much stuff as you got going on as a person, as much stuff as we got going on as people day to day. You just can't let that sit and ruin things for you, ruin your opportunities, ruin your blessings. Because then you start missing stuff. You seeing red now, and you can't even see the blue skies. You can't see the green grass, because all you see is red. All you see is anger and blood, and you mad. You're trying to get revenge, and that's never good. Now, if you mad at, I'll give you another instance. I just got really mad at my camera, because my camera be tripping, runs out of memory, runs out of battery, stops recording after like 5 minutes, and that's frustrating when you're trying to make a video talking. So what I did with the camera was I took care of it, and I just did the best that I could with it. Now, if you're mad with a place or organization, the best thing that you could do is, honestly, it's bright. Like I was saying, if you're mad at a place or situation that you're in, the best thing you could do is remove yourself. Yes, I just walked outside for the sake of this video, but it's a beautiful day and I got a little bit of extra time on my hand. So let's go for a walk. Let's get up out of that place that's toxic and frustrating, in that situation that we don't want to be in, because that just gives everybody clarity. It allows you room to breathe, room to think clear, and you really get to assess the situation. And now look where we are. Instead of being cooped up in a room, we're in a big open space with fresh air, and we got more resources to our. We have access to more resources. We can go talk to other people, go eat something. But when you're mad at a place in a situation, when I say remove yourself, I literally don't mean walk outside. I mean, if you're mad at a situation, it's probably not just like a one-day thing. You're probably not just mad off of one thing. Move out of that. Move out. How do I put this? Because I know it's not as simple as move out of that house, move out of that building, get out of that city, get out of that state. But that's really what you got to try to do is remove yourself out of toxic environments that disturb you and don't allow you to be at ease. Don't give you that peace of mind, because the place ain't going nowhere. The only thing that can move is you, man. The only thing that's what's the word I'm looking for? Fluid. The only thing that's fluid in this situation is you. You are the only person that is able to. You got to work with what you got, man. And if what you got ain't working, you got to get up. You got to switch it up, man. Switch locations. That's just what I wanted to say about that. Let me know how y'all deal with frustration, whether it's yourself, whether it's with other people, or it's with things, or it's with places, whatever it is that could possibly have you frustrated. Let me know how you deal with it. Let me know something that frustrated you recently. Talk to me, bro. Give me some feedback, because I really want to know how other people deal with it. I believe that it's a very powerful emotion, but it is definitely controllable. It's like having a wild animal as a pet. You know, you feed it, it'll love you back type shit. I don't know how to fuck that. That analogy was kind of whack, but you get what I'm saying. One more thing before we end this video. I did open up a shop on Depop, and not sure how many of you out there are using the app or website of Depop, but I posted some t-shirts and some clothes on there, and if you're looking for some cheap clothes, your boy's selling some, so go check that out, and hopefully you like something enough to buy it. It's your boy Goody, and contrary to what I said at the beginning of the video, I do hope you're having a good day. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're not frustrated at anything right now, because I know I'm feeling good. It's your boy Goody checking out. Till next time. Peace.